Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video where today I have the biggest NASCAR diecast and memorabilia haul that I have ever had in the history of this channel and my life. Like, this is humongous and I don't even know where to start with all this. This is amazing. And there's also more. Over here we have the ones that weren't really either NASCAR stuff, because like there's like a tractor here or something, or they're just like actual like toys that I'm not really gonna review, or extra ones that are already in here, or just stuff that I don't need, so because I already have. So yeah, let's go ahead and get straight to the video. Alright, so really quick before I take them all out of the packages, well, the ones that do have packages, thought I'd just give you a quick little tour of what there is to come later in this video. And yeah, there is a bunch of stuff here that I got. I got all this for like 1/10 of what they're actually worth, because the people I got it from were just trying to get rid of it. And yeah, I am going to make very good use of a lot of this stuff. A lot of this stuff though, I'm probably not a lot of this, because I already removed the stuff that I'm gonna not keep, but like some of these bobbleheads I'll probably get rid of. The only ones I'm really gonna keep are gonna be probably the Michael Waltrip, maybe the Steve Park, and then definitely the Bill Elliott over here. The rest I'll probably get rid of. Oh well, I'll keep this Tony Stewart Coca-Cola one because that's pretty cool. Maybe I'll keep this Jeff Gordon one, but yeah, for the most part I'm probably gonna not throw them away, but like probably resell the other bobbleheads. But yeah, so let's go ahead and remove all the ones that I'm not gonna keep and take everything else out of the packages. Alright, so here is everything I'm keeping out of the packages, and boy, it took me forever to take everything out. It took me like 2 hours minimum. It was very tiring, but we finally got everything out and it is all looking pretty cool, pretty neat. Let's go ahead and start taking a look at some of this stuff. Alright, so what better way to start than with the oldest generation diecast here. Here we have Fred Billings, 1951, number 51, Mercury Machine car. Apparently his nickname, or the car's nickname, was the Freddy Machine. That's pretty cool. And yeah, this is a really cool old style car. This looks really cool. This is a real stock car right here, and this looks so sick. I love the color on this car. It looks so cool. It looks so vintage. It looks really cool. The hood does open up. That's really nice as well. Really, really cool diecast here. Let's see what the card has to say right here. It's pretty cool. Nothing on the back. It's from NASCAR's 50th anniversary. That's probably why they made it. I'm pretty sure this was made back in the 90s. But yeah, pretty cool diecast here. Really cool to add this to the collection. You'll be seeing some of these diecast in videos very, very soon, and I'll just leave it at that. Alright, so next up I'm just gonna take a look at a bunch of these little Tony Stewart trinkets that these guys had. I guess they were big Tony Stewart fans. But we have this little FM radio scanner here. I don't have batteries for, but apparently you can just find like local radio stations and put it on. It also has a little flashlight here. Obviously I don't have batteries on me, so it's not turning on, but yeah, that's pretty cool for, you know, back in the old days. I mean, I guess you could still technically use it, so yeah. Then it comes with a little helmet here. That's pretty cool. You can lift up the visor, but there is nothing underneath it, which is a shame. It'd be cool if like you could see the driver in there or something. But yeah, that's cool. This is my first ever helmet. Then here we have a watch without the little straps. That's kind of weird, but I mean, I guess if I really wanted to, I could add in straps of my own. Then here we have an actual watch with straps. It is very weird looking though. It uses Velcro and it's very bulky, which is strange. And this does not have batteries either. Then here, I have no clue what this is. It's just like a little ball. I have no clue what this is supposed to be. If any of you guys know, let me know in the comments down below. Anyways, then lastly we have this little, I guess it's a clock here. And I guess you can put an alarm as well, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Maybe I'll put some batteries in it, turn it on, but we do have a lot of clocks. And speaking of them, there's two right here. We have a Dale Earnhardt number 3 clock right here. Looks pretty cool. It's a headlight clock apparently. And here we have the same thing, but for Dale Earnhardt Jr., and it's obviously in red, which was the color that Dale Jr. mostly used. So these are two pretty cool things. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but they look cool. Like, they look nice for like decoration, you know? Just have that like cool old fashion like shape to them. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the last clock and just get all the trinkets out the way. All right, so last up we have this pretty big Tony Stewart clock. Again, no batteries in it, doesn't come with any. I'll probably put some in it eventually. I'll have to go get some. But yeah, looks pretty cool. Got a picture of the car, got Tony Stewart, got a signature, Home Depot Racing, Joe Gibbs Racing. Pretty standard, pretty cool. Nextel Cup Series. I wish NASCAR did this nowadays. These are nice. Anyways, now let's go ahead and get on to the main stuff. And actually really quick, before we move on to the main stuff, there was also like, I guess this is like a little lunchbox or a carrier for something. I have no clue what it's supposed to be, but yeah. I mean, it has cool pictures on it, which is nice. I wish NASCAR did this nowadays. I guess it's supposed to be like a lunchbox or something, a mini lunchbox, or I don't know. It's kind of small for a lunchbox, so I mean, I guess it's maybe for kids. I mean, I guess you could also store some other things in there. I have no clue. Let me know in the comments if you guys know. Alright, so we'll take a break from some of the trinkets. There's a few left to look at a diecast here. So this is Matt Kenseth's 2003 Winston Cup Series champion from 2003. This is just the car that actually says that he's the champion on it, instead of just being a car that's labeled as the champion car and just being the regular paint scheme, because that is the one I do have. So now I have both versions, which is pretty nice. I probably do like the regular version better, because it's like this one's made a lot cheaper. Like this one's made of plastic. You can't even reach the window net because it's behind plastic. Now, this one's definitely a downgrade, but it's still pretty cool. I like it. And it's not perfect, but it's still pretty cool to have. All right, so next up we have this, I guess, ceramic teddy bear holding a Tony Stewart diecast. I have no clue why they made stuff like this. It's funny though. And then we have a humongous version of it here. But this one actually makes sense because it's a piggy bank. Put some coins in there, save up. So yeah, this actually makes sense because, you know, it's a piggy bank. But this, I have no clue why they would just make it just, I don't know. I guess people liked this stuff back in the day. I have no clue. But yeah, I mean, I guess they're pretty cool. All right, next up we have this little M&M's Racing candy truck. It says candy truck, but it's a candy hauler. And I have no clue where this came from, but it is really small. Like, here's the Matt Kenseth that I just showed you. That is very tiny compared to what a regular hauler would be. I have no clue why this is so tiny, but I mean, it's cool. Oh, okay. So this is, I guess this is just a little gimmick thingy where you have candy inside. Obviously, there's none now. But yeah, I guess that's pretty cool. Like, again, why did they stop doing this kind of stuff? Like, this is so cool. This is really cool. And I like how all the wheels are the M&M's colors. That's a nice touch. I noticed that. I was like, ah, that's pretty cool. I think the only one they're missing is orange because this one's brown. Yeah, they're just missing the orange one. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We'll go ahead and move on to the next thing. All right, so next up we have this little tiny Dale Earnhardt keychain. It's really funny. Like, it's heavier than you expect it to be. Like, they actually made this one out of metal. I thought it would just be like a regular old plastic one, but no, they made this out of metal, so it's actually kind of heavy. Maybe I'll add it to my keychain. And speaking of keychains, we actually have two more. Right here, we have a Rusty Wallace, #2 Mobile Adventures of Rusty car. So this is also a keychain, but it doubles as a flashlight. So does this Dale Earnhardt Sr. Good Wrench Service Plus car. Only this one has batteries because I didn't have enough for two. But basically, this little headlight here turns on. It's not really that bright, to be honest. It's kind of weak, but I mean, I guess it's cool. I mean, I guess if you were like reading something, like a book or something, and you just, like, you know, if the light was better, just imagine you go camping, there's no lights, you're in the middle of the darkness, and all of a sudden you remember you have the Dale Earnhardt flashlight. Oh my gosh. And speaking of Dale Earnhardt, we have his 1998 GM Good Wrench / Bass Pro Shops Chevy Monte Carlo. This one's pretty cool. I remember Austin Dillon did throwbacks to Dale's gold cars, which is pretty cool. I don't have them to compare right now because this video would be way too long if I was comparing Diecast 2. So yeah, it's just gonna be I'm looking at them, showing them to you, making some comments about them, and that's it, because if not, this video would be way too long. But yeah, this diecast looks really cool. I really love the colors. It looks great. Obviously, the Monte Carlo body is fantastic looking. It's got a red interior as well, which is pretty cool. And Yeah, really awesome looking diecast. Let's go to move on to the next one. All right, so next up we have this weird looking wooden abomination of Tony Stewart. It's very off, like this is off center. It doesn't have a windshield anymore. All these stickers or decals, whatever they were, are off. Very strange looking. I think the only thing that's correctly placed is this Home Depot logo on the quarter panel and the rear windshield and the 20. That's it. Everything else is off. They're half right, and then it's missing. I guess this is supposed to have the wing, and then it's missing the rear tail lights. So yeah, very strange contraption here, but it's also very cool, so I'm keeping it. Anyways, let's go and move on. All right, so next up we have this Martin Truex Jr. number 56 car from when he raced for Michael Waltrip Racing. I can't tell what year it is exactly, but I do know that it is either from 2011 or 2012. I know that for sure because it's this specific model of car, but I don't know the exact year. So if any of you guys know in the comments down below, please let me know. But yeah, this is a really cool looking diecast. They got a patriotic Napa look. Very, very cool looking. This is great. Like, fantastic, perfect blend of the red, white, and blue while still having the good old Napa yellow on the hood. Works perfectly, to be honest. Looks really neat. Really, really great looking diecast here. Alright, so here we have 3 regular cars, but I mean, I'm gonna show them to you anyways because this has Goodyear tires and it's sponsored by Coca-Cola, or it's a Coca-Cola van, whatever. They're a sponsor of NASCAR, so I thought I'd just show you guys this. Then we have this Dodge Plymouth or Dodge Daytona, I don't remember what exactly, but this was a car Dodge made specifically for NASCAR, so I thought I might as well show you guys this. And then we also have this Racing Champions truck, which the Racing Champions used to make the NASCAR diecast, so I thought I might as well show you guys this as well. Alright, so next up we have this Tony Stewart Pez candy dispenser. It's supposed to spit out candy. I have no clue where you're supposed to put the candy inside of. I didn't put the candy inside of it anyway, just because it's like 20 years old or probably even more. So yeah, I'm not gonna get sick. But I know how it comes out. You just click this little button here and it shoots it out. The only problem is I have no clue where you're supposed to put it in from. So yeah, that's the main problem. If any of you guys know, let me know. Yeah, this is pretty nice. It has the rubber tires. It actually has some tread on it. I remember I got one a couple of years ago that they made of Dale Jr. and his 88 car, and it was nowhere near the quality of this. Oh! It does the pullback thing. Oh, that is so cool. Bro, that is so much better than the one I got a couple years ago. Alright, well, from one pullback car to another, this one's a little bit smaller, but it does the same thing. You pull back. Alright, well, anyways, you get the point. This is either from anywhere from 2008 to 2010, that's all I know, because it's got the wing. If you guys want to let me know the exact year in the comments down below, please let me know. But it is a Tony Stewart number 14 Old Spice car, which is pretty cool. Really nice to have the old Tony Stewart cars. Yeah, let's go to move on. Alright, we might as well go ahead and look at this Jeff Gordon bobblehead. It's a little mini one. It says Jeff Gordon right there. DuPont got his helmet. And he's in his DuPont flame suit. He's got his little sunglasses on and his head keeps bobbling. Pretty funny. And speaking of the Flames car, here it is. It does come with this haul. Really cool. This is the first time I have the Flames car in 164, which is very nice. I do have the COT version from 2008 in 124. And we also now have it in 164 because it came with the Daytona 50th running of the Great American Race little Chevy pack here. So that's really cool. We got both versions now. I'll go ahead and bring it over. Don't know which one I like better though. This one's like, I think I probably like this one better, but I think it's just because the plastic on the inside's like old and yellowy, which is kind of throwing me off. But yeah, I don't know. I like both versions though. Both versions are really cool. Yeah, no, I don't know. But I like both of them, so yeah, it's cool to have them both now. And let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Alright, and since we were just speaking about it, we'll go ahead and take a look at this COT for the Daytona 500 50th running of the Great American Race from 2008. Yeah, this is a really cool promo diecast. Like the paint scheme on, like, that thing is fire, bro. Like, it is really nice. I really like it, like, actually. Like, the promo diecast, like, usually have really great schemes. I don't know why, but the promo diecast for the tracks usually are always fire. Like, and it is so cool that they actually put effort into them instead of just making them, like, you know, bland and boring. Because they have the option to do that, but they don't, which is really nice, and I appreciate the effort. Anyways, let's go move on. Alrighty, so next up we have the Dale Jr. Amp Mountain Dew car. I do have this one already, so that's unfortunate that I have a repeat one, but I'll go ahead and keep this one and probably sell the other version since now I have the one that came with the set. And yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next and last of the Hendrick little bundle here, and that would be the Jimmy Johnson 2008 number 48 Lowe's machine. This is a really great looking paint scheme. It's pretty much the same as, I think it's this 2007 one from the year before, which we also do have here today, right here. Go ahead and take a look at it. Pretty cool that we have both Lowe's cars and both DuPont cars for Jeff Gordon and Jimmy Johnson, so we can compare them here since I'm not comparing any of the other ones. Just so you can take a look at them, see the differences between the cars, any minor differences between the schemes, just, you know, transferring the scheme from one generation of car to the other. Yeah, it looks great. Did a great job on both cars. Looks great on both cars too. The scheme, it works perfectly for both of them. Alright, well next up we'll take a look at this behemoth of a diecast here. This is a 1/18 scale diecast. It is bigger than a 124. Let me grab a 124. This is another 124. We'll look at it later. I'm just showing you for size. But yeah, this is ridiculous. This is a humongous Dale Jr. and it's kind of heavy too. Like, oh my gosh, bro. This is sick. This is so weird and so cool at the same time. And the funny thing is it's not even like the actual car, like it doesn't have Budweiser, it's the kid-friendly Dale Earnhardt Jr. version, which is pretty funny. But yeah, this is a behemoth of a diecast right here. Really cool to have it in the collection now though. Almost forgot we had one little trinket left. It's a cardboard cutout of Tony Stewart. And speaking of good old Tony Stewart, we'll go ahead and take a look at his little Coca-Cola bobblehead here. Keeping this one just because he's inside the race car, which is pretty funny. But yeah, pretty cool. Go ahead and wobble his head. Doesn't wobble that much. That's weird. Anyways, let's go and move on. Alright, and here we have Snot Rod from the Cars movie. No, but it does look a lot like him. You guys remember Snot Rod, right? That one guy that was always sneezing in the orange car, and he had the giant motor just like this. Well, hopefully you guys do. But yeah, that's exactly what this reminds me of. This is a 1/24 scale Tony Stewart Home Depot car that they turned into like this muscle car looking thing, but like it is so weird. And even the deck lid opens, and this is just so weird, but it's also so cool. Like, why did they stop doing things like this? Like, bro, this is so funny. Like, oh my gosh, bro. I love this. This is hilarious, bro. Oh, and it's got exhaust on both sides like the next gen. They predicted that, right? Huh. Who would have guessed? Anyways, let's go and move on to the next one. Alright, so here we have an entire pit crew pitting a 1/24 scale Richard Petty STP car. And yeah, the STP cars, well, they don't have the best decaling, this 1/24, but I guess I'll let it slide just because it comes with an entire pit crew. And this is also my first 1/24 Richard Petty. And now I actually do have 1/24s of all 7-time champions now. Because I have a Dale Sr., I have 2 of them actually. And then I have 1 Jimmy Johnson. So yeah, now I have all 3 7 times in 1/24. That's pretty cool. I just noticed that. But yeah, this is really cool that it comes with a pit crew. I wish they would do stuff like this nowadays. Like, I'm gonna keep saying this for like a lot of these things. But yeah, I mean, the stuff they used to do back in the day was so cool. I really wish they would keep doing that. But yeah, let's go and move on to the next one. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and take a look at all 3 bobbleheads all at once. So we have the Michael Waltrip. Obviously, we all love Michael Waltrip. So obviously, I was gonna keep this one. Then we have Bill Elliott. He's the father of Chase Elliott. So obviously, I'm gonna keep that one since Chase is my favorite driver. Then we have the Steve Park here. Pennzoil Napa Auto Parts. I guess they had a little deal with Napa to do that. But yeah, I'm keeping that since it's DEI, and I have like a collection of like DEI. So yeah, thought I might as well just go ahead and keep it. And yeah, let's go and move on. All right, so last 124, well, actual 124 of the day, is this number 43 STP of John Andretti. This one's pretty cool. It's got blue rims. I love the blue rims. They look so cool. And it's a really great paint scheme too. I love the orange, yellow, and white here up front, the blue rear, or well, I guess the blue section over here, and then obviously the reddish orange color leads all the way back to here, which is a nice touch. I love this paint scheme. It looks really great. Nice to add it to the collection. The hood does open up right here, but it doesn't want to close all the way, which is unfortunate, but I mean, it's not too noticeable, especially if you look from like this angle. You can't really tell. And ooh, we got Red Lobster on the back here. That's pretty cool. I used to love going there when I was little. Haven't been there in a while, unfortunately. But yeah, pretty cool diecast here. Nice to finally have one in my collection. Let's go ahead and move on to the next diecast. Alright, so this is what I meant by what I said when I said technically the last 124, because this is the same scale as a 124, but it is not. This is an RC car, apparently. And this is what you use to control it. This, I guess it's a pick gun. I don't know how you're supposed to drive it like that. That's pretty weird. I think you normally use like 2 sticks, but I mean, I guess I have no clue how you're supposed to drive that. I don't know. Oh, okay. So you twist that. I guess you twist that to turn and this to go forward and backwards, I guess. I have no clue. And unfortunately, I don't have batteries, so I can't test it out. But yeah, this is really cool because it also comes with this little test car, and what you can do is, probably gonna have to stop recording. Alright, yeah, I had to pause really quick. So what you can do is you can take off the regular chassis and you can plop on the test car one, which is pretty nice. I think that's really cool. It's a nice feature, you know, it's not anything I get that, you know, someone would have asked for, but it's a nice touch. Especially if you want a different look, you know, you don't want to keep looking at the same thing. You can have a different look for a little bit. So yeah, I thought that's pretty cool. Alright, so next up we have 2 more RC cars. These are much smaller though. They're just slightly bigger than a 164. Yeah, these should be pretty cool. Again, I don't have batteries, which kind of sucks. I was unprepared for that. But they are pretty cool. We got Tony Stewart here as number 20 car, as always. We have so many Tony Stewart 20 cars now. And then we also have the Dale Earnhardt Jr. number 8 car, which I think we'll be seeing a lot of as well in this video. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's pretty cool. I guess once I have batteries, I'll maybe do something like a little short video, just have them racing against each other or something. I don't know yet. But anyways, let's go and move on to the next one. Alright, so next up we have this Dale Jr. I have no clue what scale this is. It's about the same size as the RC car, or actually, I think it is the exact same size. It's not a I think it's 132 or 134 scale, because I have one of those and it's bigger than this, so I don't know exactly what scale this is. Maybe like 140 something or 150 something, but it's definitely not 164 and it's definitely not 132. I think that's what it is, 132. And obviously it's not 124 or 118. So yeah, very strange. If you guys can let me know what scale this is in the comments down below, it would be very much appreciated. But yeah, this is a really cool paint scheme. It's apparently a Sam Bass one, which is cool, and it is a kid-friendly version. But on the card here, you have the actual Budweiser, which is pretty weird why they would put the Budweiser in the picture and then not on the actual diecast. I mean, you'd think they'd just put it on the actual thing here too, but I guess not, which is pretty strange. But yeah, this diecast looks really cool. I love the colors. This is a really great patriotic looking car. This is fantastic. Oh, rookie stripes. Okay, this is from his rookie year. That's cool. Okay, I did not see that coming. That is really cool. Yeah, really cool looking patriotic scheme here from the DEI shop. and obviously Sam Bass. Really, really cool. We'll go ahead and move on to the next one. Alright, so next up we have this Tony Stewart Office Depot and Old Spice, caught from either anywhere from 2008 to 2010. But yeah, this is a really cool looking paint scheme. I really like it. It's nice, simple, basic, but also very clean as well on the Chevy Impala SS. And it comes with a pickup truck and a trailer, which is really cool. I don't know why they don't make stuff like this anymore. This is so nice. Like, you can put the car in the trailer, have it go back, whatever. Really cool. And I love how the truck also has like the paint scheme of the car on it as well. And it's also a Chevy, which is a nice touch. Yeah, and you can detach it. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to one-handed. We'll try. Oh yeah, there we go. You can detach it, just have the truck if you want, just have the trailer if you want, and then obviously you can reconnect it. But it is much easier to do with two hands, obviously. Even put the details of the tail lights in on the trailer, which is really nice touch, because usually companies don't do that. So I mean, yeah, why can't they do this type of quality stuff anymore? Why can't they do this anymore? I really wish that they would go back to doing stuff like this, because it's so cool. Like, it's really unique, and yeah, it's just better. Alright, so next up we have two Dale Jr. cars and this little number 8 card. We'll go ahead and move that to the side. And they're basically the same exact car, but one is the kid-friendly version and one is the non-kid-friendly version. And the non-kid-friendly version is a metal chassis as well, and it has the pinstripes. You guys know I'm a sucker for the pinstripes, and it has the rubber wheels. This one just a regular old plastic one, plastic wheels, all grayish beige interior. This one has a mix of the gray and the black, which is a very, very nice touch. It looks really cool. Even the window net's like rubbery instead of just straight plastic, which is a really nice touch. I love that they do that. Wish they would do that nowadays, but no. Anyways, go ahead and take a look at them right here. Got Dale Jr., Budweiser. Yeah, really, really cool diecast here. Nice to have both of them now in my collection. Alright, so next up we have a bunch of 187 scale diecasts here from Gen 4s to Gen 5s. Go ahead and take a look at them. I think this is supposed to be Elliott Sadler, if it wants to focus for me. Yeah, no, that's Elliott Sadler. And it's number 19 Dodge right here. Really cool looking paint scheme. I really like this one. I love the red wheels. It's always a nice touch. Go ahead and move on to the next one. We're gonna go through these pretty quickly here. Here we have, I think, is this also Elliott Sadler from when he was in 38? Oh no, I think. Okay, yeah, no. It looks like it says like Daniel or David. Is it David Strum? Me? I don't know. If you guys know who drove this car, let me know in the comments down below. But it is a Shrek car, which is pretty funny. It's and I think a Halloween too. Yeah, because this guy's got a hat. Oh no, he's supposed to be like Puss in Boots with the hat. Okay, that's why. But yeah, this is pretty cool. It's got a Shrek M&M's car, which is pretty funny. Got Shrek right there, looking very, very cool. And this is on the number 38 Ford Fusion. Next up we have, I think this is a Michael Waltrip car from 2007-ish. Yeah, really cool looking Napa scheme on the number 55. I love it when the Napa cars are mostly blue, unless it's a patriotic car like the Truex car from earlier. Yeah, love me some majority blue with about 30 to 40% being yellow with some hints of red and white in there. Just slightly, just like how this does. Just little bits. Not too much, not too little. Looks great, looks absolutely phenomenal. Maybe could use a little bit of yellow near the bumper area, you know, near the rear, but other than that, really solid looking car. Next up we have Dale Jr.'s National Guard car. Really cool. We got amp on the side on the quarter panels. Really nice looking paint scheme. I love the gloss finish. Makes it look really cool, makes it stand out a lot. Got the red numbers on the side. Got the white numbers on top, Mountain Dew on the deck lid, amp on the back. Yeah, the Dale Jr. cars from the COT era were always spot on. They always looked really, really nice. And speaking of, we do have the amp Mountain Dew car, just like the one from the HMS pack right here. So this is from 2008. Pretty much very similar to the National Guard car. I'm pretty sure it's just a color swap and some minor tweaks here and there. But yeah, still nonetheless really cool. I love the finish of these cars. Like, it has a nice little like glossy, metallic-y, glowy effect. Looks really great. We'll go ahead and move on to the next one though. Here we have, I think this is Martin Truex Jr., if I'm not mistaken, and his number 1 Bass Pro Shops car. He's been sponsored by them for a long time. Even though he took a break for a little bit, I think, while he was at front row, but then obviously he went back to them because he won a championship with them at Homestead in 2017. But yeah, it's cool that Truex has always been backed by Bass Pro Shops since a long time ago. Yeah, really cool looking paint scheme. Always love the DEI schemes with the little E or 3, whatever it's supposed to be right here on the side. Always looks really cool. Go ahead and move on to the Kyle Busch number 18 car. This is a nice, really nice looking paint scheme. I love the little like metal part here. Looks really cool. And I think it's got it on the front as well. Be nice if I could find all these in 164, but I'll take the 187s. They're really nice as well. Got Snickers on the deck lid, M&M's on the hood, looking really nice. Next up we have, let's see, who is this supposed to be? Oh, of course, it's Juan Pablo Montoya right here. I just saw the Colombian flag. This is his big red car, and it's a Dodge. Oh, I did not know Chip Ganassi Racing used Dodge. I knew they did, like, back when Sterling Marlin was driving the 40 car for them, but I didn't know they used it during the COT era. I thought they had switched to Chevy by then. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. Something I didn't know. Very, very cool. Got the Dodge Charger right here. Yeah, I really like the little, it's like subtle, very subtle flames. I don't know if you can tell. And then it's got the yellow 42s. Really solid looking paint scheme. I really like it. Go ahead and move on to the next one though. Here we have Carl Edwards Office Depot. Number 99 Ford Fusion. Looking really cool on the COT. Again, a solid looking paint scheme, looks great. Nice, sleek. And next up is Tony Stewart. Solid paint scheme, really, really good looking Home Depot car. Finally a change from all the ones we've been seeing so far. It's been the same exact paint scheme. This one's finally a nice change for once. Yeah, really cool. Going to move on to the next one, which is Kevin Harvick's number 29 Shell Pennzoil car. Pretty sure Joey Logano did a throwback to this car. When was it? Was it last year? Or no, the year before, I think. So yeah, pretty cool on the number 29. Really solid looking paint scheme. It looks great on the COT. I mean, it looks really great. And last up, we have a Casey Kane, number 9. I guess, oh, you know, I think Casey Kane was sponsored by Budweiser. So this is why they have a kid-friendly version. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was sponsored by Budweiser during this time. So that's why they have that. Yeah, really solid looking car though. Looks great, and we're done with the 187. All right, so next up, these guys just gave me a Coke can. Psych, it's got a surprise Dale Sr. in here, and his number 2 Coke car. Looking pretty cool. It's a Gen 2 car on the number 2. Enjoy a Coke right here. Really cool looking diecast here. Really, really cool. It's got rubber tires. I think, does the hood open? I don't think so. Yeah, really cool looking paint scheme right here. Really cool car in general. Like, this looks awesome. Really cool. Take a look at the underbody. It does have rubber tires as well. Got the Goodyear tires. Really cool. And it comes in a Coke can, which is nice. Alright, so next up we have this Matt Kenseth USG Sheetrock car. And it's got Santa Claus and his elves on it. I think this is just a promo car for like Christmas because I could not find a year on it. So, I mean, unless this car actually ran, let me know in the comments down below. Yeah, I mean, even if it didn't, if this is a promo car, again, promo cars have great paint schemes. Like, look at this. This is so cool. I love this car. This looks so awesome. And if it did run, please let me know, because I honestly might want to get the 124 if they did make one of this, because this is actually a really cool paint scheme. Really cool. We got Santa Claus with muscles. That's hilarious. Here, I'll show you guys here since it's bigger. Got muscle Santa Claus. Oh, he's got a Kenseth tattoo on it. That's funny. That's funny. Anyways, we're going to move on. Alright, and next up we have this 1969, nice, Donnie Allison, number 27 machine here, sponsored by wait, I can't see because of the glare. Okay, I think it says Torino Cobra, if I'm not mistaken. It is on a Ford. Really cool looking car, very, very old, but looks great. I like this. Really cool looking car. And we'll go ahead and move on to the next one. Alright, finally, a car I know the year of, besides the 2008 Hendrick Motorsports pack. This is Carl Edwards 2010 Aflac paint scheme right here. I love the Aflac cars. They always look so cool. I have this 2014 one. Always a nice day when you have an Aflac car, especially on the 99 of Carl Edwards. Really, really cool on the Ford Fusion right here. Yeah, solid looking paint scheme. It does come with the 2010 schedule as well. You got Winner's Circle, NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. And this also has magnets on the hood, which is really cool as well. Yeah, solid car. We'll go ahead and move on to the next one. Alright, so I'm on a time crunch, so we're going to go quickly here. So we have Jeff Burton's 1997 XI Batteries car. I do have this one already, but this one is in much better condition as the one I had already was used. So yeah, and we have a nice brand sparkling new version right here. Looks really cool. Got a nice matte finish up front, but then it gets glossy towards the rear, which is nice. Comes with this little card and stand right here, Jeff Burton 1997. Got that. And here we have a Mark Martin Valvoline car from 1997 as well. Really solid looking car. Oh, I love that. How it's two different colors. Like, oh, is it inverse? Oh, that's so cool. I love inverse schemes, especially when it's like within the same paint scheme. Oh, that's cool. Really, really cool looking car on the Ford Thunderbird right here. And then on the card right here, Mark Martin, got a picture of him. His hometown, name, signature, when he was born. Really cool. We're gonna move on. Alright, so next up we have this Tony Stewart, which I'm assuming is from the Busch series, or the now Xfinity series, and his Shell Pennzoil, or no, not Shell Pennzoil, Shell Small Soldiers paint scheme. I have no clue what Small Soldiers is. I think maybe it's a game or something. The hood does open, if I can get it. Come on, can I shake it open? No. Come on. Okay, well, I guess it's not going to open. But regardless, it is still a very cool car. Really solid paint scheme. I love gradient paint schemes as well, especially when they're really subtle. Like, you just see the subtle fade from orange to red. Looks really awesome. Small Soldiers, some more pictures of it on the number 44. And it's got the Shell logos everywhere. It's got the little metal part. It's got like a splash of orange and white and yellow right there. Yeah, really solid looking car. Nice to have it to the collection, and it is on the Grand Prix. Alright, so next up here we have a bunch of Bill Elliott McDonald's stuff. So here we have this golden McDonald's car. That's really cool. Love gold cars. It'll definitely stand out in the collection. Then here we have a regular old McDonald's paint scheme here. It's a little beat up. This one was definitely used. Yeah, still pretty cool. Oh yeah, I definitely got to clean that. That's like rusty or dirty or something, but yeah. Still pretty cool. It'll be a nice addition once it's all nice and cleaned up. Then here we have this beast right here. This is a giant truck, and the little back opens here. The hood opens. You can see inside the engine. Yeah, this is really cool. I was not expecting to get one of these. This is so funny, but also so cool. This is what the truck series should be right here. But yeah, anyways, we also got this, I guess this is a McDonald's Happy Meal toy car, just because of how the decals are put on and how flimsy they are. Like, you can see where the decals go on. So yeah, I think this is definitely when McDonald's used to have NASCAR McDonald's Happy Meal toys. Alright, so next up we have this standard Terry Labonte number 5 Kellogg's Cornflakes car. It's pretty much the same one as he's always run, but on a much cheaper looking mold. So yeah, let's go and move on. Alright, so next up we have, I believe it says Tony Raines. That name sounds familiar. I don't know. I think maybe he's from, like he races in a different series nowadays, like the Pinty series or something. But it sounds really familiar because I've been watching a bunch of compilation videos of like others, like of the other NASCAR divisions. I think it might be from there. But yeah, this is number 33 Bayer car. Looks pretty solid. Looks cool. Got nice yellow and red combination with a little bit of brown. Looks pretty neat on the Chevy Monte Carlo, and we're going to move on. Alright, and next up we have J.D. McDuffles, number 70 Classic Trophy / Sons Auto Supply Med Ford Speed paint scheme. What a mouthful of a name, but it is also a really nice looking paint scheme. This is honestly looking really cool. I love the bronze numbers, the bronze rims looks really cool. The red that they picked looks really nice. It's like a nice faded red on top of the white and black. Looks really cool. Great color combination. Looks really awesome. We're gonna move on. Alright, so here we have a Winston Cup number 1 promo diecast. Looks pretty cool, but nothing much else to say. The hood does open though, so that's a nice feature. And we'll go to move on. Alright, so next up we have this Terry Labonte number 94 Sunoco car. I had no clue he used to drive the 94 car, let alone be sponsored by Sunoco, so that's really cool. If you guys know what year this is from, please let me know in the comments down below, because I would love to learn more about this. Alright, so next up we have this Mark Martin Valvoline Hot Wheels car. Yeah, you can definitely tell based on the wheels, this is not a NASCAR stock car rims at all. But yeah, still pretty cool. It's nice that Hot Wheels used to just make regular old diecast. It tried to make it modeled after the cars, but also throw in their, Hot Wheelsy flair with the one tire being bigger than the other. So yeah, pretty cool. Alright, so next up we have one of the Kodak number 4 cars. I have no clue who drove this. If any of you guys know, let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, the Kodak film schemes always look really cool. This one does as well nonetheless. So yeah. Alright, so next up we have this Dale Earnhardt Good Wrench Chevy Lumina right here. Looking pretty sick. And speaking of Dale Sr., here we also have one of his 2001 cars that were made the year of his passing, which is unfortunate that he passed away, but this is really cool that this one's from 2001. Like this is pretty special. This was one of the last diecast of his ever made while he was still alive, which is very, very shocking, but very cool to have. I think I do have one already, but I think this is a different mold, which is really cool to have as well. And with basically the exact same paint scheme, here we have Martin Truex Jr.'s number 1 rookie year car. You can tell by the rookie stripes here. This is rookie year number 1 car, sponsored by Bass Pro Shops, and I mean it is almost identical as the Dale Earnhardt car in terms of paint scheme wise. I did not know they did that, but yeah, pretty cool to have. Definitely. It's funny because Truex won the championship the first year I watched NASCAR, and now I have his first stock car, which is pretty funny. Alright, and next up we have 3 very similar but slightly different Tony Stewart 164s here. So the main differences really are in the name banner and the sponsors on the B post right here, as you can see. They all have different things on the name banner and different things on the B post, different sponsors. But other than that, they're pretty much identical except the fact that this one's more yellowish. It's more yellowy beige on the inside. Why that is, I don't know. If any of you guys know, please let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, I found that to be very strange. I thought they were like all the exact same one. I was like, why are there 3 of the exact same ones? There's actually 2 extra ones. If you guys saw at the beginning of the video, I had 2 put to the side already. But yeah, very strange. I don't know why. There's 3 that look almost similar, but just very slight, subtle differences. Are they from different years? or what. I have no clue. If you guys know, please let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, let's go ahead and move on. Alright, and next up we have a car that I have been getting so many of. Or at least this type of car. So it's like the Cereal Cheerios John Andretti cars, the 43. Like I've been getting so many of the Cheerios or like other cereal cars for John Andretti. Like recently, I think I have like the whole collection now. I have like 9 of them or something like that, 9 or 10 of these 43 cars, and they all have different designs. But I mean, they're all really good too. So I mean, I'm not really complaining, but I'm just like so confused at why they made so many in the first place. Like, did all those schemes actually run, or were they just for promoting the cereal? I have no clue. But I mean, yeah, go ahead and take a look at this. This one looks really cool. I really like this. Really awesome looking diecast. You got checks right there. Number 43 got the little, that guy. I forgot what his name is, but I know who he is. That's the important thing. I know who he is, but I forgot his name. Yeah, really cool. Alright, so next up, I already forgot who the driver was because I looked it up yesterday. But this number 88 car, while the diecast was made with someone else's name on the name banner, Dale Earnhardt Jr. actually ended up being the one to actually run the car for the actual race, so we could just technically say this is Dale Jr.'s number 88 Busch Series Navy car. This one's really cool. I never really had any of Dale's Busch Series cars from Junior Motorsports from back then, so it's pretty cool to get one now. It's so weird seeing this number, like this 88 font on a Gen 4 car. It's like so strange to me. It looks wrong. Like, I was so used to seeing it like on the Gen 6 or the Gen 5, and since, you know, he went to Hendrick Motorsports when he was in, when it was 2008, you know, you never really saw the 88 in Cup on the Gen 4. So it's weird seeing it on the Gen 4 now, for me personally. But yeah, pretty cool diecast. I think the color combination looks great. It reminds me of one of Bowman's schemes from when he was in the 88. It was like the Adams polish or like the Chevy goods, whatever it was. Whenever he ran like those black and gold cars in 2020, I think it was. Yeah, anyways, we're going to move on to the next one. Alright, and from one Navy car to another, we have Casey Atwood's number 14 Navy car as well. This one is also from the Busch Series, but it is the number 14 car right here. Very nice color combinations here. I always loved the blue and yellow schemes. Always look great with the hint of yellow, or not a hint of yellow, a hint of white. Got Glod's pumps. I have no clue what that is. Yeah, pretty solid looking paint scheme. We'll go ahead and move on to the next one. And we have the Biff. Here is Greg Biffle's AmeriQuest Mortgage Ford Fusion number 16. This one looks really cool. I've never had one of Greg Biffle's number 16 cars before. The only other Greg Biffle diecast I have actually is his, I think it was his number 51 Truck Series win from when he went back to trucks in, what was it, 2019, 2020 or something like that. He ran that one-off truck race at Texas and he won for Kyle Busch Motorsports in the 51. Yeah, that's the only other Greg Biffle diecast I have, so it's cool to have one of his OG cars from back when he used to race in Cup. Really cool indeed, and we'll go ahead and move on to the next one. Alright, next up we have Kevin Harvick's number 29 Shell Pennzoil car. This one is pretty similar to the one on the 187 that we have over here. I think it's actually the exact same paint scheme, just on the different body. Yeah, pretty much for the most part. Just a few changes in design to fit the other car, but yeah. Pretty much the same paint scheme, and like I said with the last one, it's a really good paint scheme. I really like it. This one just looks so great. Like, it's a beautiful looking paint scheme. I wish Shell would have paint schemes this good now, because, man, this thing looks great. Alright, back to some more Busch Series drivers. We have Ricky Craven's number 2 Busch Series DuPont number 2 car. This number 2 font looks ridiculous. What is that? I have never seen a number 2 look like that in my life. That looks ridiculous, bro. Oh my gosh. That's crazy, bro. What the heck? That is the ugliest 2 font I have ever seen. But it is Ricky Craven, so that's pretty cool. It's got a little card right here, 1994. Racing Collectibles got his picture and Ricky Craven. Action Performance, okay, so they're all gonna say that on the back. Alright, let's go ahead and get to the 2 other Busch Series cars. Alright, so next up we have Ted Musgrave. Yeah, Ted Musgrave's 1994 The Family Channel paint scheme. Okay, Family Channel car. Yeah, looks great. It's got a nice patriotic look to it. Actually looks really slick. Fam on the back. Yeah, I mean, this is a really solid paint scheme. I love like the little glossy look, just like with the Dale Jr. cars from earlier. Yeah, this looks great. I love this blue. It looks so good. Oh my gosh. And the red and white, the patriotic look with the yellow accents looks fantastic. Honestly, this is probably one of my favorite paint schemes, not gonna lie. This looks great. I really love that. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the penultimate diecast of the day. Alright, next up we have Kyle Petty's, you have to edit that out, Kyle Petty's Mellow Yellow number 42 car from 1994 in the Busch Series. Got a picture of him right there. And we'll go ahead and take a look at the actual diecast. This looks so sick. Got Kyle Petty right here. The Mellow Yellow machine. Looking fantastic. I mean, wow, look at that. Look at that. That looks awesome. Got Cat as well. It's a familiar sponsor. Obviously, it is on the Pontiac, looking very sharp. The Pontiac Grand Prix, or Grand Prix, however you want to say it. Yeah, really solid looking diecast. Wonder how it was dusty. It was inside the box, and the box was old. Okay, whatever. The world may never know. But yeah, really cool looking diecast. I really like this. This one's cool. Definitely a great add to the collection. And let's move on to the final diecast of the day. And what better way to end the video than with a Dale Sr. car. So let's go ahead and take a look at the card really quick. So this is 1982 Wrangler Thunderbird number 15 car. Got some info on the back if you guys want to pause and read it. But I'm going to go ahead and move on. And this car looks fantastic. Always love the Dale Earnhardt Wrangler cars. They always come out looking so great. The mold of this car is kind of weird because the car is like kind of massive. Let me put it up next to another car. Like it's pretty chunky. It's a thick boy. Definitely for sure compared to some of the other cars. It's like tall and like wide. It's really weird, honestly. Like, even compared to the Lumina, it's like big and just bulky. Like here, I'll compare it with the Cot. Like it's pretty big. I don't know why, but it's just big. Yeah, I got a chunky Dale car right here, but nonetheless, it looks pretty cool. Got a giant 15 on the roof, Wrangler. The blue and the yellow on these cars always looks fantastic. Such a perfect color combination right here. Wrangler 15s right there. Got the logo. Another logo for Wrangler. All the contingency sponsors. Number 15 here. Looks so sick. Front of the car. Really, really cool looking. Look at that shine. Oh, that's just so cool. And that'll do it for another diecast haul video. If you guys did enjoy, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys made it all the way to the end of the video, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you did make it all the way to the end, go ahead and comment. Let's say Thick Tony. Yes. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next one. Take it easy, and bye-bye.